War spread, leaving Israel's land in ruins. The existence of the giant Goliath became a boulder weighing on the nation's heart. He shouted insults in front of the formation every day, and no one dared to respond. Even King Saul fell into deep despair, not knowing how to lead his people out of the predicament. In distant Bethlehem, the shepherd boy David's life was filled with sheep and songs. He sang praises to God's grace in the wilderness, and relied on faith to repel fierce beasts and danger. Those ordinary days quietly forged his unyielding soul. When news of the war came, and his brothers marched to the battlefield, David's heart flew to that valley of uncertain fate. One day, Jesse called for his youngest son. "Take food to your brothers," he said, "for they stand in the valley where giants walk." And so David obeyed. His journey from shepherd to warrior had begun. He volunteered to fight Goliath, with no trace of cowardice in his words. "I once protected my sheep by the power of God, and today, I will protect my homeland by the power of God." David's firmness moved King Saul, who, despite deep worries, agreed to his request. No sophisticated equipment, only the sling that had accompanied him for years. No support from comrades, only unchanging faith in his heart. David walked step by step toward the battlefield, facing the giant's gaze, each step firm and powerful. The moment the sling swung, time seemed to stand still, and Ephraim's eyes focused on that small stone. It was the embodiment of courage, the testimony of faith. He was brought before King Saul, a boy among men, yet his eyes burned with faith. "When lions came for my father's sheep," he said, "I faced them, not with strength, but with trust in God." And the king saw in him something divine. Before the armies of men, a boy stood against a giant. The world held its breath. "You little brat, dare to be my opponent." Goliath's laughter was deafening. David held his head high, and replied, "You are arrogant because of your strength, but I fight in the name of the Lord Almighty." As the words fell, the sling spun rapidly, and the stone, carrying the boy's courage and faith, hit the giant's forehead with precision. The moment the giant's body crashed to the ground, the camp erupted in cheers. The Israelites charged forward with shouts, and the Philistines fled in panic. Surrounding the boy David, people finally understood, true strength has never been about age or size. As long as you hold faith in your heart, and march forward bravely, the faint light of a youth can shatter the seemingly invincible darkness. David's journey began with guarding sheep, and ended with saving his homeland. This story tells us, everyone has their own Goliath in life. Maybe it's a predicament, maybe it's fear, but as long as you hold faith in your heart, and march forward bravely, you will eventually overcome all obstacles and reach the shore of victory.